make the thing for no cause fight. Pale, make you no forget, say, now you be the head of the family, make you carry a water bottle where you go to water your tongue, so that you no go sleep off like Mr. Vinko. Welcome to school on Top Radio. My name na Matthew Atungwu. But if you call me young prof, I go raise 2 fingers up for you as I don't do already. School on Top Radio na the program where we say we dey teach our children the things where teachers no go fit teach them for school. Because no be everything 9 teachers go teach the children for school. Now make where we say we carry this program come like this. And today sharp as we know they get time. I no go waste any time because no time to look time. Today I go just go straight to the point. Today wetin we want discuss be say we wan yarn about English language word register. English language word register. Now wetin be register, word register for English? Before I go come coin am to the one where I wan yarn about, we get plenty types of word register for inside English language. But first of all, make I yarn you wetin word register means before I go come bring out the particular one where we say I wan yarn about today. When we talk about English language word register, what do we mean? Now, English language registers, you know as it be now, as I know say you go write. So I go first of all take am for English before I go break am down for pidgin English. So, as you carry your pen, make you just ready as I want define wetin be English language word register. Now, when we talk about English word register, what do we mean? English language registers are the words which people generally use when they are talking about a particular subject. When they are talking about a particular subject, a particular profession, a particular job, or human activity. I take that again. When we talk about English language word register, we are talking about words which people use generally when they are talking about a particular subject, a particular job, a particular profession, or a particular human activity. For example, in the register of education now, that is if we are talking about word register in terms of education, then we'll be looking at words such as schools, colleges, books, teaching, learning. You know that all of these that I just made mention of, they are all related to education. So, any word like that that pertains to a particular subject, a particular profession, a particular job, or human activity is what is known as word register in English language. And today, the one that I want us to look at is word pertaining to nature study and agriculture. That is, what are those words that pertain to agriculture and nature study? Some of these words we might have been hearing about them before, but today I just want us to know what their meanings are, so that you will know when to use them and where to use them. Now, first of all, we'll begin with, I'll just make mention of a word and then give you the meaning, so that you know what it's all about. First, what we have is mutton, M-U-T-T-O-N. Mutton. What is mutton? When we talk about M-U-T-T-N, mutton, we are talking about flesh or meat of a sheep, or we are talking about meat gotten from a sheep. Sheep as in meh. Igbo call it, I don't forget. Okay, but I will remember that later. So when we talk about mutton, we are talking about meat gotten from a sheep. Again, when we talk about beef, we are talking about meat gotten from cattle. Alright? And pork, we are talking about meat gotten from a pig. So when you are seeing words such as mutton, pork, beef, then you should know that these words are related to what? They are related to agriculture or nature study. And you know, agriculture is not only cultivation of land, but also rearing of animals. So that is why we are talking about what? We are talking about meat gotten from animals like sheep, pig, goats, etc. Again, when we talk about venison, 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 we are talking about meat gotten from deer. Deer is also an animal. This deer is spelled as D-E-E-R, not D-E-A-R. Alright? Deer as an animal. Also, when we have something like embryo or gem, embryo, when we talk about embryo, we are talking about the part of the seed which develop into plant. The part of the seed that develops into plant. Meanwhile, as we always do, if you get your contribution to this, I have already dropped it on our Facebook page at Wazobia FM Onisha. So if you have your contribution, you can also be making it via our social media, pending when I will open the phone lines. At Wazobia FM Onisha, Facebook only. Facebook only. There will come a time that I'll start getting your contribution from there. Then I will equally open the phone line. But I just want to let you know that I have already dropped it on our Facebook page at Wazobia FM Onisha. And today we are talking about what? We are talking about World Register, and the one that pertains to nature study and agriculture. The one that pertains to nature study and agriculture. Now, I have talked about like 5: mutton, beef, pork, venison, and embryo. Now, the next one is cotyledon. Cotyledon. When we talk about cotyledon, remember we are talking about ways pertaining to agriculture, right? Yes. Now, cotyledon, as a word in agriculture, refers to the seed leaf of the embryo. The seed leaf of the embryo. Remember, I have just given you the meaning of embryo to be what? To be that part of the seed which develop into plants. The part of the seed that develop into what? Into plants. Then we have cotyledon. And cotyledon here simply refers to the seed leaf of the embryo. The seed leaf of the embryo. Now, we have another one, dicotyledon. Dicotyledon. When we talk about dicotyledon, we are talking about 2 seed leaves of the embryo. Now, when we talk about dicotyledon, we are talking about what? 2 seed leaves of the embryo. Alright, before I go further, make I just enter market, go do small business. I could just go do small business, buy 1 or 2 things. Then when I come back, then I will continue. Meanwhile, the ones where we say I don't talk about, make you just the write them down, the study and pending when I come back. No go anywhere because I dey come back now.